So the fallout from last week's presidential debate continues tonight, with at least one Democratic congressman now calling for a new candidate to face off against former President Trump. Representative Lloyd Doggett of Texas issuing a written statement saying that President Joe Biden should withdraw from his re-election campaign. He has since done some interviews saying the same. This comes as Team Biden is responding to his lackluster performance at that CNN debate. Doggett says Biden stepping down could help bring new and younger leaders into the party. Of course, this has been a hot topic since that debate nearly a week ago. Joining us live tonight is our 7 News political analyst, Bob McCarthy. Bob, good to see you.
Yes, Michael.
So I know you've spent some time since the debate talking with local Democratic leaders.
Correct.
And these are people in many circumstances who, by the way, will get a vote come the convention in Chicago.
Many are delegates.
Because many of them are delegates.
Right.
So what they say matters. What are they saying?
Well, I talked with Jeremy Zellner, the chairman of the party, with Congressman Tim Kennedy's office, with county executive Poloncarz, and Mayor Brown. I would say our top Democratic leadership in Erie County. All of them are very much on board. And they are literally, I think, reflecting the party line here, because that's what just about everybody is saying. Nobody is really going out on a limb except for Congressman Doggett. But, you know, it's predictable at this point. I think that all of these folks are just waiting and watching, but reflecting the party line that we're with the president.
You've covered politics a long time. Not this long ago. We did a little bit of research today.
I wasn't there for that.
It was before the Civil War was the last time a sitting U.S. president was not renominated for his party. This would be very unique. Where do you think this goes?
I don't see anything like that happening in a convention. The only way that that could happen is if the president decides that he will not run. That's a possibility. This is all up to him. It's all up to him and his wife, as I see it. And it's simply his decision. If he continues, I really don't see any other way. I don't see any challenge at a convention. If it ever happened, it would be a cataclysmic event.
Finally, Governor Kathy Hochul from here in New York is among the Democratic governors at the White House right now meeting with the president. Clearly, Mr. Biden trying to shore up support with those leaders in the party. And it's coming as she has announced that she's running for re-election. What do you make of that and what the polls say her unfavorability rating very high at the
all-time high, according to the Siena poll, Michael. And you know, you should never count out Kathy Hochul. She is really, I've said this before, you and I have talked about this before, she is one of the best retail politicians I've ever seen. She can raise money, and she, you know, cleared the decks in the last election. But you know, we had Governor Pataki here on your show last week, and he talked about the things that are making New York State Republicans optimistic. Issues like crime and those other things that popped up in the last gubernatorial election. I think that if Lee Zeldin had not been such a pro-Trump candidate in a state where Trump is not accepted, he might have done better than losing by 6 points. So she has her work cut out for her, but as I said, you never count out Kathy Hochul. So.
Bob McCarthy, always great to see you, Bob. Thank you.
Okay, Mike.